G'day guys, welcome to Scotch Down Under. I'm Ken.
I'm the cue ball.
And I'm Scott.
And today we're not going to Scotland, we're going to Ireland, but we're not having a single malt. We're having a liqueur. So we're having the Dubliner Irish liqueur. So boys, we're having a whiskey and honeycomb Irish liqueur. And you haven't had this before. He's had this a long time ago, haven't you?
I've had many of these.
I've had a few tickles of these, and my other half, she loves this stuff. So yeah, we have a couple bottles in backup. So this stuff hasn't been around for too long. And the guys that actually own this, which is the Dublin Liberties Distillery, which is a nice little mouthful, they just had a major investment of over 10 million euros last year.
What's that in Australian dollars?
About 20 million.
Oh, it's just small
A
change.
couple of bucks.
Yeah.
And they've opened up a visitor centre in Dublin. And they had a little bit of loss in the last couple of years, so there's investment. Hopefully that pays off, otherwise they're going to be in a bit of trouble. But they've got 3 copper pot stills, and they do, what was it, 700,000 litres or something?
Yeah.
That's enough for a bath.
Yeah. I'm not this stuff, but normal single malt.
Well,
Yeah.
well, obviously, including the production of that would be a total of 700,000. Like.
Yeah.
Because they do that, the honey, and then a 10-year-old, hey?
Yeah, a 10-year-old, and there's a few other expressions they do.
But the coolest thing about their distillery upgrade / relocation is rather than actually building something, they've actually moved into a 400-year-old building.
Yep.
Revamped it. So they're embracing the history of Dublin.
Whacked a slap of paint on it and went, yep, here's the
Big
heritage.
Chuck a chimney in there, we'll be sweet.
Yeah, that's a great thing. I really want to go there and visit it, to be honest. Have a look at it. It'd be pretty cool.
Let's face it, we're up for visiting any distillery, really.
Yes. This is just another one to add to the list of many.
Well, yes.
Yeah, totally. So this is 30%, and yeah, we don't know whether it's got colouring in it, but it's got a bunch of stuff in there.
Well, they say it's a whiskey and honeycomb liqueur, so the colour may actually just come from...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might just
honey.
be in there. Yeah.
Because it is quite a golden hue.
It is.
But there is some depth to the colour. Well, it's a golden, ambery...
Golden, ambery,
It's kind of
honeycomb.
honeyish.
It's honey, yeah. It's a bottle of honey.
It's a diluted honey colour. But, of course, you've got the nice Celtic artwork on the neck and around the edge of the label.
Yeah, big red Dubliner there.
So it's stylish, it's nice. The gold on red, the white font stands
And I like
out.
the shape of the bottle too. It's quite a different shape. Big, solid, massive base there, so it's not going to tip over.
Curvaceous bottle.
Yeah, it's curvaceous. That's very much so. Yeah, it's definitely got those bumps in the right spot.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, it's a nice looking bottle on the label. And right up the top there, the spirit of the city. Which
And, of
makes
course,
sense.
whiskey with an E.
Yes. Being Ireland, it's got an E on there, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
To be sure. To
To be sure.
I knew you couldn't make it through the whole episode.
I mean, without even picking it up and put my nose to it, I can smell that already. That honeycomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honeycomb,
It kind of feels
caramel,
like,
it's wafting.
So we can just do the review of the nose from here.
Hell no! Hell no! I'm sticking mine in there.
smells like a violet crumble.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Just a boozy violet crumble without the chocolate.
5 ml of a chocolate liqueur in that as well. And it would straight out just be a violet crumble.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not Australian, violet crumble is a honeycomb coated chocolate bar. chocolate-coated honeycomb bar.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah. And the other one is crunchy, but yeah, this is more violet crumble.
I was going to say like
Yeah.
crunchy, then I realised that's Cadbury, that's Australia only too.
No, Cadbury's England as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Australian.
But yeah, it's just sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. Obviously, being a liqueur, but
And really, all you are getting is just that rich,
caramel, crunchy
caramelised honey.
caramel. Yeah.
All right, that's enough talk. Can we try it?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
You shouldn't use the word smooth too much when describing the whiskey because it's overused. But
Damn smooth then.
this is dolphin back baby smooth.
It's velvety smooth. And I mean, there's not that big, bold herbal side that you get with a Drambuie
Or a Glava or something
or
like that.
Glava or
Yeah.
something like that. It's just beautiful honey, sweet, but not sickly sweet.
No.
No, it is definitely like honey. It's not sugar sweet. It is that honey sweetness, but not the real
And you do get that
over-processed honey.
that slight alcohol bitterness on the end after all the sweetness has faded, but it's still really good to drink.
I'm not getting it. You can do it.
I do. I get a
Little
tiny
bite,
bitterness on the end.
Teeny.
Yeah.
Teeny little bit, but it's like
But overall, yeah, you're not getting the alcohol.
No, not at all.
It's just wrapped up in honeycomb goodness.
but it's almost creamy at the same time.
Very much
So it's like a. I don't know, can you imagine like a honey thick shake?
It does taste
Or
like...
a honey butterscotch brickle ice cream sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
what-
That's the
it.
one.
That's
is
it.
totally it.
I was like,
Butterscotch ice cream.
butterscotch ice cream, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It took me a minute to actually get that from here to here, but I got it.
I feel like I have a very extensive shopping list of sweet stuff when I leave here.
Having done it before, this is one that, if you chill this, it's the flavour profile just pretty much does not change.
I want to
It's
freeze it.
just
I want to
nice
make a
and
popsicle.
solid.
Imagine freezing it and making a popsicle.
Just a honey popsicle.
Just an adult popsicle.
It's like they do in Canada with the maple syrup. They just pour it on the snow and then they get a popsicle out of maple syrup.
Let's face it, you put maple syrup on anything. It goes really well on bacon, obviously.
I don't think I want to water it down.
No,
Do it for the sake of science.
we're doing it for science.
Comparison.
You
Keep
can't
your-
say it, can
Keep
you?
your bloody science to yourselves, you bastard. Okay, I didn't really put much water in there, but doesn't seem to have changed, or if anything, it's that slight, very, very slight, being only 30%, but that very slight hint of alcohol, ethanol on the nose is now pretty much gone, and it's just honey.
I was going to say I'm getting more of the caramel, like the caramel brittle you were talking about before.
The butterscotch.
Yeah, I'm getting more of that.
It is a testament to show how much caramel or honeycomb goes into it. The fact that the rim of my glass is starting to become sticky.
Oh, the whole thing. Yeah, look at
There's that much sugar in it.
You can't really see that. I should take a close-up shot of that. That
Oh, the
is-
legs on it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's not legs. That's glue.
It is very viscous and it's warming and pleasing. Like it's perfect for like a winter's day.
This is a dessert. Winter's day. Sit back, nice and comfy by the fire. You could happily just
Yeah.
And I suppose it's not wouldn't be a traditional rusty nail, but you could basically make a rusty nail with this. And I think
But do you need the spice?
but I'm just thinking with something with a good whack of peat, not real heavy peat, but with a good whack of peat with this, that peachy and sweetie, just wowzer, could be
Maybe like a Bonewell
amazing.
number one. Not too overpowering, but
Ooh, yeah, but still really flavoursome at the same time.
yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to add peat to it, but I think it's a good
It's just
experiment. I think that is-
insanely pleasant on its own. So you're looking for the Bowmore now, aren't you? You kind of want to try it.
I do. It's going to have to be a microscopic little drop, but
Just because we can, you know. Well, it's supposed to be 2 parts of your liqueur to 1 part of... Oh, no.
It's
2
the other way
parts of
around.
Scotch, 1 part liqueur.
Yeah.
ooh, went cloudy.
So, but yeah, we're just going to put a bit in there. I'll probably put about twice as much as you just had, but I have more honey.
So before we taste this, we'll review as it is.
Oh, look, the Dubliner itself.
Yeah.
That's backwards.
I mean, you know, we're effectively now, we're starting a whole new rating here because, you know, whiskey liqueurs.
Yeah.
Liqueurs in general.
Let's not start with 9s.
Well,
But
hell no.
actually, this out of all of them, to be honest.
this is pretty high up there. I might have to give it a 9-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for me, like, just that punchy sweetness and that...
But it's not sickly sweet.
No. That's why I said punchy. And look, I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of Drambuie and Rusty Nails, and I've had both the original Drambuie and the 15-year-old.
And this is only, what, $45?
65.
It's normally up around the high 50s, low 60s.
Oh, that's the other one I'm thinking of. Different
But occasionally it does actually drop on special
Yeah,
stuff.
its specials are pretty nuts on it, but it's retail prices. Yeah.
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 So it's a little
So-
high for a liqueur.
Well, it is actually
Drambuie is
still
yeah.
cheaper than your Drambuie.
Yeah.
It's more expensive than the Wild Turkey American Honey.
It's more expensive than Glava.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Glaver's not that much.
Glava's only a 500ml bottle, isn't it? So it's cheaper. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is more expensive than Glava.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glaver's
Yeah.
not that expensive,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think, yeah,
But
right,
your
it's a small
Drambuie
bottle.
is still more
Yeah.
than this. But in the grander scheme of things, yeah, for me personally, like, seriously, solid 9.
Yeah, I'm 9 all the way.
Solid 9.
Yeah.
Now I want to see what happened to it.
And I think my missus would definitely rate it a high 9 or something.
I'm still getting that honey, but now there's some nice, soft, smoky peat in there as well.
When I first bought it, I took a sniff straight away.
So it's,
and I got the peat, and the Dubliner was really subtle, and now it's blended nicely.
oh yeah,
got both.
like the honey is
I
still
think
there.
that was a good choice of whiskey, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you a point for that.
Yeah, that's Dodge. That's not Dodge. That's fucking amazing.
Hell yes.
Ooh, I like
yes.
that. I wonder if I'll get away with actually pouring half of that into a bottle.
I kind of want to put a splash of Dubliner into my Infinity bottle now. Because it means I can get away with adding a bit more peat as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you fuck up with your Infinity bottle and add a bit too much peat so it's completely overpowering, chuck a bit of this in, it'll bring it down.
Well, it may not knock the edge off the peat, but it'll bring the sweetness factor of the whiskey up.
Yeah, it'll kind of
And
bring everything back to
it's a
contention.
tempting experience.
It is.
So, yeah.
I recommend this little blend that we've done.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you feel like if you like a rusty nail, you want a bit more sweetness and you want a bit of smoke, then why not make yourself one with the Dubliner and some Bowmore number 1?
And I know in
Winning
Scotland,
combination.
when you have a cheap, nasty bottle of whiskey that you don't like much, this is a common thing to actually add a bit of liqueur into it.
Yeah.
But both of these are good by themselves. So adding them both together is just a win-win.
But you could honestly add an entire bottle of this to that pure Scott stuff. It's never going to get better.
Yeah, well, there are certain things that just don't get better. That's right.
No offense to Bladnock, obviously.
I mean, Bladnock by itself is delicious.
Yeah, I don't know how they fucked up so much with that.
Bladnock is amazing. But yeah, that pure Scott.
Not so much.
All right, I think
But
we'll
this
leave
is
it
an
there.
absolute win.
Yeah. Stop drinking it. We got to toast the episode.
All right.
All right.
So there you go. If you want something sweet wrap your lips around something Irish at the same time and get yourself a bottle of Dubliner.
Yep, Dubliner. So until next time, have a good one. Alright, ready?
No. Am I ever?
No.
Are we going to do it?
Yep.